Hey everyone, do you find yourself wanting to start a business, but you're not sure what business to start because you have so many ideas and you don't know how to organize them and situate your thoughts in a way that will help you come to a conclusion about what you should do? Well, if you find yourself in that situation, these 6 questions that you can answer will help you to make a decision. And the 6 questions are as follows: who, what, where, when, why, and how. These are the high level questions you want to start asking yourself as you start the process of analyzing what business should I start. So let's look at all 6 of them. First of all, who? That's who do you want to serve? So there's a billion people in the world and there's a billion different types of people in the world, right? So which ones do you want to serve? Like, who is your target market for whatever it is that you want to offer? You got to really look closely at that first, because if you're trying to sell your products and services to everyone, you'll be selling them to no one. So you need to kind of decide first who it is that you want to serve. The second question is what? What are you going to sell those people? What products, what services do they need? What products and services do they want? That goes hand in hand with who they are. So you've got to offer a product or service to a group of people that are likely to buy it. So that's your who and your what. Where is the next question? That is, where do you want to sell your products? So you can sell them on a website, you can sell them at a retail store, you can open a retail store of your own, you can sell them at pop-up markets, farmers markets, you can sell them from the backseat of your car. It doesn't matter. You decide how you want to sell your products, right? So where do you want to sell your products? When? Okay, so set a deadline for yourself, because if you don't, you're just going to be starting a business forever. So give yourself some sort of deadline. I'm going to start this business by the end of 2025, or whatever year you want it to be, whatever month you want it to be. Pick a date. And if you can't meet that date, that's okay. You can always extend it. But if you don't give yourself a deadline, the chances are really good that you won't have a deadline and you won't do anything, or at least you won't do anything in an organized sort of way. So the next question is why? This is a big one, and there may be more than one answer to this question. So why do you want to start your business? What's the reason? Why do you want to serve these people? Why do you want to have a business at all? Well, hopefully part of the reason is so you make money, but you also need to be thinking about other reasons, because money is just not going to cut it all the time. It's going to cut it sometimes, but sometimes you're just not going to feel like making money. You're not going to feel like working your business. So you're going to need to ask yourself and answer in advance, why are you doing this? What is the thing that's going to get you up in the morning when you don't feel like it? And then the last one is how. How are you going to do it? Like, this is the last thing you need to think about, right? Because sometimes if we think about the how too soon, we kind of get overwhelmed and we're like, oh, God, how I'm going to do it. So I'm just going to think about something else and not do it at all. Don't do that, right? Answer this question last. Don't worry about the how at the beginning. Worry about the who, what, where, when, and why, and then deal with the how later. And if you want somebody to talk through this with, I'm available to help you, because I've done all this before. Like, I had a million different business possibilities myself many years ago, and I pursued more than one of them, but I eventually let them all drop so that I could have one singular focus. And that's really important. So one reason to do this exercise is so you can focus, because a lot of people have a lot of different reasons for why small businesses fail. They say it's a lot of times because of money. I don't think that's the case. In my experience, they fail because they don't have a focus. But if you answer these questions and you stay true to these answers as you start your business, you will have a focus and you'll ultimately have a successful business too. So contact me if you want more help, and also post below your questions and comments about this framework. I hope it's useful to you.